Yeah man, exactly 3 kgs to trim off. So I'm going to show you a couple of techniques within a calorie deficit that help me basically sustain that deficit. Just little tips man. Make it as easy as possible. Keep it stupid simple man. Full day of eating, a little bit different. Normally when I do a full day of eating I try and like make something new, give you a recipe to maybe try, but I'm just going to show you exactly what I eat. As you saw, I've got a little bit of work to do. I'm going to bring the body fat back down a bit, so it's important that I have a structure that I can rely on in terms of food. I always say if you ain't got your routine sorted out in terms of food, there's no point in trying to go on a diet. You just flop. So like, we're not going to concentrate on what I'm eating too much, but more of how I'm eating. So yeah man, first meal, it is 10:30, so a little bit of a fast for no other reason than I'm not really hungry in the morning. I sort of get hungry around like 9 and I put it off for about an hour and a half. It's about 10:15 now, so by the time I get my food, 10:30 man. So first meal, same every time. So I'd recommend having at least, are we focused in here or what dude? Am I too close? Bosh. Focus. I'd recommend eating a similar meal every day. Your pre-workout meal or your breakfast. Preferably your pre-workout meal. But for me, my pre-workout meal is my breakfast. Basically, you know how it's going to make you feel when you train, and you can fault find that meal to whatever makes you train best. If you're sat here listening to this and you've tried eating your favourite meal every day for 2 weeks and now you don't like that meal, then this tip's just not for you. Like I say, this is not exactly what you've got to do to get in shape. This is just what I do, what helps me stay on the money and getting the best nick I can, man. So that's tip number 1. Pre-workout meal, breakfast, the same every day. I know what time it's coming in. I know how it makes me feel. I know that I'm going to train very well. And yeah man, and I say pre-workout, I won't be training for about 2.5 hours. As you saw, pretty decent meal, good amount of fats as well, so it does take time to digest. But I'm back doing a bit of work and then set up for some training, man. I think, yeah, I'm going to train outside Chiang Rai open air gym. So we're training outside today. To be honest, I've sort of sacked that off. It's just not that good. Basically, what's happened is, one of the main reasons I was going to do it to get a tan, but because it's like winter time, the sun's sort of just swerving this part of the house. But anyway, I'm back on a 3-day full body split. Today is the slightly push focus full body, and yeah man, to be honest, resistance training's down on the list of priorities at the minute. We're getting the bike volume in, but again, it's the week after New Year still, so we're yeah man, we're just making it happen, just getting back into it. We've got full body, slightly push focused, and 30-minute base run today, man. decent little session. Actually, that's probably the most I've enjoyed training outside since I started. Yeah, I think so. I don't know why. Yeah man, 30 minutes cruiser. See how we get on here. Be nice if we got a bit of sun. Bit of winter sun. That's what kind of consistency you're looking for, man. That is perfect. So the next meal is protein sludge and a selection of fruit with a sneaky little peanut butter sandwich. Yeah man. It's the next tip is simple meals that you don't have to cook for long. That took me probably 2.5 minutes to make, probably less. Just peeling the bananas was the most strenuous thing. But yeah man, keep it simple. Keep it stupid simple. Don't. If I had to finish my session there, get a shower, and come and like chef up now, I'd be thinking, I don't want to do that. So keep it simple, fast meals, effective, and always eat a banana every day. I like it. The last meal's going in, man. A tip for protein, have some protein prepared. I don't like meal prepping myself, it's a ball ache, so I just, as far as I go is I cook like chicken for like 3 or 4 days. I'm in an Asian household, so the rice is always going, but if you're not, just get a rice cooker, man, honestly. Or don't eat rice. I don't really eat rice unless I'm here in Thailand. But yeah man, that's the structure. Let me put this meal together. Get yourself some low chili sauce is always low calorie and it always tastes sound. You can even get like non-spicy chili sauce if you're that way inclined. What I normally do is like 3 or 4 times a week, probably 3 times a week. Just basic. Nothing special, the least amount of friction possible. Probably the last thing would be, I've mentioned it a million times, like volume eating. That's why it's in a big dog bowl, because it's big and it fills you up. And it's fairly low calorie as well. Obviously, I try and put as little amount of rice in as possible, depending on how hungry I am. I'm fairly hungry today, so. Yeah man, hopefully, like I say, don't concentrate on the meals, concentrate on the little tips and apply them to your diet. You just got to find the structure around what you're doing, so when the calories are low for you, you can just sort of fall back on the routine and not stress too much about, oh, shall I eat now, shall I eat then? You've got it all sorted, man. But yeah man, drop a like, drop a comment for the algo, and I'll see you next time. Basics.